I like anime, but not all Asian people like anime. That's just a dumb thing.
How has being Asian affected your dating life?
It hasn't affected my dating life a lot, but I do notice that people tend to ask me more stereotypical questions in the beginning, which doesn't have to be bad, but it's just like, do you want to get to know me for me, or do you just want to date me because I am Asian? And that's kind of what I've noticed for someone living in Holland.
Sometimes dating could be a bit of an uphill battle because of all the negative Asian stereotypes and how Asian men are portrayed in the media. And so the way that's affected my dating life is that I've had to work out a way to circumvent and break through those initial biases. And the way I do that is to quickly convey my personality to a girl, which is really difficult to do on online dating apps. And a lot of times I have to resort to just meeting and approaching women in real life.
For me, it's more of an identity of Asian. When most people think of Asian, they think of like Chinese, Korean, Japanese. They don't really, India is like another world, I guess, because we don't really look like the typical Asian. But being Asian, yeah, there's a lot of cultural standards and traditional standards that my parents would want me to take and would want my sister to take with our dating life. And yeah, it's sort of restricts you from wanting to be open in terms of dating, like wanting to date other races or even other religions and people who just don't follow your traditional standards of an Asian household.
When I first started dating, there was maybe like a certain type of, I guess, like I said, prejudice. And sometimes people would even tell me that I'm not like any typical Asian person that they would encounter. But I don't even know if they have many Asian friends in the first place. So I guess, yeah, the stereotypes is definitely a thing. Like, Asian guy loving anime, that's a thing, you know. I like anime, but not all Asian people like anime. That's just a dumb thing. That we're all nerdy, that we're all good at math, that type of shit. Ugh, whatever. It's I mean, I get it, you know. It's a media thing.
Even though there's times when I feel like I really like a guy and our personalities go well, maybe there's just a disconnect with culture or our experiences that hinder us from continuing to date.
Well, I beat myself being Asian. Can't do much about that, but I guess it's other people's perspective on how they view Asian people or don't view Asian people. So it's their views that have affected my dating life. So being Asian, these are really gonna be tough questions, okay? I can tell. Oh boy.
What's the most awkward dating experience you've had? Got a good story for this one, actually. So I took this girl on a first date.